Hi Ted, Oceana here with G3 Agency. This is your free website audit for all-in construction. So basically the idea behind this is that you can take this information and do this stuff on your own. Or you can think of this as a business card with oomph in that, if you see the value in all of this and you can see that, I know what I'm talking about. You might be too busy to actually take care of these things yourself, and you might want to take advantage of this opportunity and have me and my team help you with it. So now you can see the motivation behind my actions. So let's just jump right in. So the first thing is I can tell this was made with Google, which is not a terrible thing. But one thing that it kind of bums me out about Google websites is that it just says call now here instead of displaying your website, your phone number. But that's a small detail. Next is content. How many words are on your page? So this is a site that you've made with Google, but it's not really going to help you. That fact is not going to help you when it comes to showing up on Google for your key phrases that you want to show up for. So the whole idea behind search engine optimization is that there are people searching actively for what you offer, and we want to make sure that you get in front of those people right when they're looking for you. So we're going to be playing, this is basically, I'm going to talk about how you can play Google's game the way that Google likes it played, and that's going to help you show up at the right time in front of the right people. I love your site, by the way. It's just so personable. I think this is the most personal website that I've ever seen. I love it. I mean, I feel like I know you guys in a way, just looking at this, and that's a really cool kind of I just really like that for a website and for a local business. It just makes it feel really real. Okay, so let's get back into content. How many words are on the page? Do you talk about what you do, who you do it for, where you do it, how you do it, what tools you use when you do it? These are all going to help Google see that you're the expert in your field. And Google loves content. Like I said, it just thinks that, more words on a topic means you know more, means you have more knowledge, which means you're the one that they want to show in front of the people asking questions. So then the next thing is if I right click on an image and I click save image as, I can see this image was saved as 2021-09-11, which is not very helpful. But one thing you can do is you can take advantage of your photos by saving them as these key phrases that people are actually typing into Google when they're looking for your services. And I'll show you actually what those are. So I put in Salem concrete because that's originally what I put in when I found this kind of little tiny gold mine here. So this is the reason I reached out to you, is I saw these numbers and I went, okay, this is really cool. I've got to reach out to someone in the Salem area, find out if anybody's willing to take this work. So I'll explain what I'm looking at here because I'm sure it's not very informative for you because I've been working on this program for a while. I put in Salem concrete and it spit out anything that involves both of those words. So you can see here it says Salem, concrete Salem, Oregon, concrete Salem, Oregon, but Oregon's actually spelled out. Concrete contractors, Salem, Oregon. So these are all really good words because it's mentioning something that you do and somewhere that you do it. And then also this here, volume, is how many times people are typing this into Google each month on average. So every single month there's an average of 200 people typing concrete Salem, Oregon into their computer or phone, whatever they're Googling on. And then another 100 people are looking for concrete in Salem, Oregon, but they're typing out Oregon. Another 100 people also want concrete in Oregon, but they're saying concrete contractor, Salem, Oregon. So they're right there, that's 400 people searching for your services. And then here, this is where it gets really fun. So KD stands for keyword difficulty. It's basically how competitive is it to get to the first page of Google, and anything under 5 is what we call low-hanging fruit. So as you can imagine, that means it's pretty easy to get to. So these are really cool numbers. This means that, you know, you could be sitting in the front, on the front of Google theoretically. In less than 6 months, you could be at the top. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to promise that, because I don't like to promise anything before I know the whole situation. But I really like this. This is a really good start. So basically, what you're going to want to do is for each of those key phrases that you want to show up for, you're going to want to do the following. So you're going to want to take a look at what it looks like when you Google it. First of all, this is what people see when they do that. There's a couple sections that are really nice to be in. So first of all, there's the Maps section. We call this the Map Pack or Google Maps. Basically, it shows the top 3 local results for that keyword. And how you become a top 3 local result is by first making sure that your Google My Business is up to date and accurate, specifically your name, address, and phone number. And then you're going to take that same information and put it on different directories like Yelp, Yext, City Star, White Pages, Yellow Pages, and just keep adding them to different directories on the internet. There are lots that you can add your info for free. And that's going to basically just boost your credibility with Google, proving to Google that you really do serve this area with these services. And that's going to help boost your credibility. And if it trusts you more than the other people on the maps section, then you end up on the first page, which is really cool. And then next is the organic results. So that's down here. Anything below the map pack is generally called the organic results. Okay, there we go. So the first 4 results here are all directories. Angie, BBB, Yelp, and Home Advisor are all just places where they list businesses. They're not actually businesses themselves. Well, I mean, they are, but they're not going to go out there and take care of somebody's, you know, patio that they need to lay down. This one here is a local competitor of yours. So I'm going to compare you to them because they're sitting on that first page. They're sitting pretty, and I bet you they're getting a lot of jobs from sitting right here. So what we want to do is take a look at their site and think critically. What is it that they're doing right that they're sitting on that first page of Google? We want to be there. So let's see what we can copy. Let's see what we can do better than them. And then let's see what it'll take. So first of all, wow, they have like no, did I press something? Oh, I did that when I was looking at images. That's right. Okay, so here's the amount of words that they have on their site. It is sad. There's nothing there. And then their images, I wasn't even able to find one on their homepage. That's why I went over to services. You can see that they're not taking advantage of this trick I showed you. Let's see. Save image as. Yeah, so here's a string of numbers. That's definitely not a key phrase people are looking for concrete and typing into Google. Okay, so they don't have a great site. It's just simple as that. So why they're sitting on the first page? Here it is. So this is why they're sitting on the first page. So this is Ahrefs. This is another thing that this same, you'll notice that I also use Ahrefs for the keyword research. So this is another thing they do. It's called Site Explorer, and it gives me these really important metrics here. So their UR score is how trustworthy Google thinks that their homepage is. DR is for their whole site. And how they increase these, or how you can increase yours on your site, is with referring domains and backlinks. And actually, I'm going to check yours, see how yours is doing in comparison. So this is the same thing, but for your site. You've got UR of nothing, DR of 0. Backlinks and referring domains are very low as well. So a backlink and referring domain, backlinks are any link that goes from another website back to your site. And then a referring domain is any website that has at least one link on it to your site. So you're going to want to increase the amount of referring domains, and you're going to want to make sure that those referring domains, any sites that are pointing to your site, have a high DR score and are related to you in some way. So you're going to want to definitely have more than 30 different websites pointing to you, and you're going to want to make sure that they're high quality, but also you're going to want to make sure that they're pointing not just to your home page, but to your other pages as well, because you can see they have this imbalance going on here, 18 and 1. This means that Google's going to look at this and go, they're putting a lot of effort into being seen on their home page, but their other pages must suck. So maybe they're not as great as I thought they were. So if you had, UR of 18 and a DR of 10, even, that would be way better, and you would definitely be sitting pretty. So, it's just numbers. It's different ways to look at numbers. It's, how many words do you have? How many pictures do you have? How many backlinks do you have? It's just outdoing your competitors. It's very simple. It doesn't have to be super complicated, but there you go. There you have it. That's the opportunity in front of you. I would love to hear from you whether or not you found this helpful, if you're interested in this opportunity, how you might use this information going forward. And of course, if I can improve my presentation in some way, I would really love to know it. So thank you so much. I appreciate your time, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.